Hey there, Rod Bucton here from Sports Adventure. Thanks very much for coming along today for a fantastic Facebook Live, another segment of Roddos Rules where we rewrite cooking. We take out old recipes, we take out the rubbish, and we put back in the good stuff, the real food, the stuff that I believe you should be eating for the best, healthiest, longest life that you can possibly live. So continuing on from our segments in the past, we've done some Butte banana pancakes, we've done some little fritzies, some frittatas, we've done so a swag of different things. But today's a treat, something really, really special. So picture this, okay, it's the weekend and you've got some friends over for a lovely, lovely dinner. So you've organised your entree, your main meal, and you're thinking about a dessert. Now, what can you have for dessert? Well, there's a swag of different things come to mind. First and foremost, cheesecake. Well, certainly, it's something we pull out, we grab easy, get these from the supermarket, all that's good stuff. But when it boils down to it, when you have a close look at what's really in this, you might be surprised. Now, on the back, and I'm mad for looking at the ingredients on the back, and something in the past, haven't really worried about, she'll be right, mate, but in the last few years, total different story. I really look at what's on the back. If you have a close look, this one in particular, almost 100 grams of sugar in that little cheesecake. So again, let's count them out. We've done this before, but let's do it again. 100, so five grams in a teaspoon, in a little spoon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, holy mackerel. So you've got that much sugar in that little cheesecake. Not on. As I say, and I always say, cut the sugar, cut the processed foods, get rid of the grains. We don't need any of that stuff. And that is going in the sin bin, and that's gone. Righto, so what are we going to cook today? We're going to cook a Butte little tease cake. So a little play on the old cheesecake idea, but using all the good stuff, all the ingredients that I say you should be eating lots more of, we all should be eating lots more of. And we're going to do it, we're going to break it down, make it super easy, something that my wife and my kids make at home, and it's an absolute treat. So let's go, we haven't got much time. From the top, now we're going to break it into 3. We've got the base, we've got the filling, and then we've got a bit of chocolate drizzle on the top. So keep it nice and simple. As I always say, keep it easy, not too many ingredients, not too many steps, and not too much washing up as well. What a winner. So let's start with the base. So first up, and back to our trusty food processor. The greatest thing, I thought this was really high end when we first got it, and I thought we don't really need one of these. But as I said last week, this is a cracker. My family and I do heaps of stuff in this. We make slices, obviously we're going to make a cheesecake now, all in this great little gizmo. So let's go. So from the top, this one in particular, we've just got the plastic blades in, not the cutting one. Super important, pop that in there. So we're going to go with the base. From the top, half a cup of almond meal. We're going to slam that in there. Half a cup of pecans. Slam those in there. And 60 grams of butter. And as you can see, it's good old-fashioned block butter. The only way to go. The best healthy fats that you can get. Right, slam that in there as well. Right out, let's throw the lid on. Slam her on, make sure she's all closed up, and let's give her a bit of a go with more. That's probably pretty close. Now, as you can see, we'll pop that out there just to show you what that looks like, and get that one out. As you can see, it all mixes together, it all starts to bind up. I'll just pop it on there to show you. And as you can see, it's a good consistency. And once you get it like that, once it all starts to stick together, that's pretty close. You could probably have a little bit more because the nuts are still a bit too chunky there. I like chunky, don't get me wrong, but that could do with a little bit more just to break up. Now what we do from there, we put that into a cheesecake plate. So obviously this needs to have the bottom in it, obviously, but that all goes into there. And I'm just going to make this super quick. So we've got the plate in the bottom there, and then we're going to pack that down. We're going to bang that into the oven at about 180 degrees for around about 15 minutes, just to give it a slow cook, just to start off. First and foremost, that's the first part. Righto, second part, we're going to get to the filling. Now, again, we're going to use the food processor. I'm not going to do this at the moment because obviously a bit short on time, but once again, from the top, 2 blocks, fill it off your cheese. Slam those straight in. 1/3 cup Greek yogurt. And as you can see, this is unflavored, unsweetened, the best way to go. Good, healthy fats, love it. I often have this as a bit of a treat. Might throw a few nuts or a couple of berries, something in this as a bit of a snack after dinner, that sort of thing. So good yogurt. We're going to go with a 1/4 cup of the coconut sugar. Now, this is a little bit different, this one. Obviously, it's sugar. It's made from the sap of coconut, high in nutrients, high in vitamins, not highly processed, but we've only got a tiny amount there. So 1/4 cup of that. Just a little splash of vanilla essence, tiny splash. 6 eggs. We're going to take all that and we're going to bang it in there. Going to give it a good mix up. And then, as I said, 15 minutes, we're going to pop our base out of the oven, bang on, and we're going to pull that out in the top of our cheesecake, okay? And then that's back in the oven again, 40 minutes, okay? 40 minutes. So it's a little while. So you need to do this in the afternoon or probably early morning before dinner on Saturday night, before your friends come, okay? So a little bit of prep required, but the result is amazing. So that's that one. And what I've done, I've fast-tracked the whole thing just to show you what it looks like, because I know you're keen and I'm keen to try some. So here is one that we've made already. Check this out. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So as I said, we've got the base there, and we're gonna pop that one out there. Flip him over. Beautiful. I'm gonna take that base off, a little bit of baking paper there just to make sure she doesn't stick. And I'm gonna flip that one again. Oh, look at this. Look at this. What a treat. Now that is pretty much, that's almost it. So it's a beautiful baked cheesecake. And just to finish it off, something just a little bit of a treat, a little bit fancy. We're gonna add a little bit of chocolate drizzle. Okay, so again, one of my faves, huge fave, dark chocolate with the highest number of cacao ingredients that you can find. I like 80, 85, 95%. Understand there's not much sugar in that, very little. It's a little bit bitter. It's nothing like the chocolate that you've had in the past. But after a while of eating this way, living this way, I sort of lose the taste for sweet. Like I don't have that longing for a sweetness anymore. So it's a beautiful, beautiful chocolate, easy to eat. And what we're going to do, we're going to take, for the drizzle, 25 grams of that. So that's about 1/4 block. That's 100. So it's a couple of squares. We're going to take that with about 1/2 teaspoon of our good old coconut oil and into a pot. Now, again, I've done this already. As you can see, beautiful, smooth chocolate drizzle. We're just going to pop a bit of that over the top. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this for fancy. We're going to drizzle this over. Hey, check that out. A little bit more, a little bit more. We're going to keep going, keep going. A little bit more just to finish it off there. Beautiful. And just to add a little bit extra taste, a bit extra flavour, a couple of strawberries. Now, I've lost my knife. Here we go. Back to the knife. A couple of strawberries. And cut those up, decorate those around, beautiful, got a couple more there, just to finish it off, bit of extra flavour, a little bit of that berry taste. I'm going to bang those on, and done and dusted. There we go, a beautiful baked cheesecake. Let me just whack out a slice there for you, just to show you how good it really is. Check that out. How good is that? How good is that? Matter of fact, might just, let him just grab a spoon and let's just have a quick taste. Oh, it's magnificent. That is so good. A beautiful, beautiful recipe. Easy, not hard to do, and it's a treat. And some of my wife's friends have tried this and they've commented these people are wonderful cooks, really, really good cooks. They have said how creamy and smooth the texture is. And that's something that's super important, obviously, with a cheesecake. You don't want, lumpy cheesecake and all that sort of stuff. So great texture, great flavour. You can add different berries and things there if you want to add a little bit more different taste to it. And that's it, done and dusted. All the ingredients here, all our fresh ingredients, all from the local greengrocer, Kenny Little, and supporting the local business. Fantastic. There we go. A super quick, super easy dessert tease cake. Thank you very much for coming along here today. I'm really pleased you came along. We've got an absolute treat installed next week. A mate of mine, Stuart Goodfellow, suggested, what else can we do to help support local business? And obviously I'm using local ingredients here. So I've been down, I've met the guys at Port Macquarie Food Hub. Now these guys represent 16 local growers, producers, farmers and growers of a whole range of different produce. We're going to start using all their local ingredients into as many different recipes that we've got here, and just to showcase our local talent, putting it out there and how good our local produce is. So stand by, that's coming up next week. Can't wait to see you again. Thanks very much for coming along. Have a great day.